telling you guys that Sanshit is working towards the direction of the government. Sanshit, because Sanshit could have taken this case to the state high court straight, where this nurse will be punished heavily. But right now, the state have taken this nurse to a magistrate court. The maximum this nurse will serve is 2.5 years. If this nurse is sentenced to 5 years, which is the maximum prison sentence of a magistrate court, no magistrate court can sentence anybody more than 5 years. Never. The maximum is 5 years. You can do your quick research or Google it. Magistrate court in Nigeria. All right? They can't sentence you more than 5 years imprisonment. So it means if they serve you 5 years in every prison, you serve, half of it. If they serve you 1 year, you serve 6 months. If they serve you 5 years, you serve 2.5 years. You are out back. But who is even sure that they will give the nurse maximum sentence? Because maximum sentence of a magistrate court is 5 years. You will hardly see them giving it. They will tamper justice with mercy. Right? They may give something like 1 year, 2 years, and then the nurse will have to serve. If they give the nurse 1 year, she will serve 6 months. They give her 2 years, she will serve 1 year. You see where we are going. That's what I'm saying, that this is an intentional act by the state. And I think we have monitored this case very well. The people that we gave this case, they jeopardized this case. And some of our brothers were protecting them. That, it is Baba that has this case, but we spent our money. If Baba has his own case, and he wanted it his own way, Baba shouldn't have interfered with we, the public. So we felt so much caring, and we brought this man in. We gave him clothing, food, everything. Look at what this man did to us. He gave the case to an unserious person. Whenever any serious person comes to him, Baba will tell them to go and meet an unserious person. Guys, now tell me who destroyed the case. You came to the father of the deceased. The father of the deceased is telling you to go and meet Muyiwa, an unserious person. Somebody who is communicating with bad people. Now you see what I'm talking about? You see what I'm talking about? Think about all the good people you guys have labeled name you've chased away. Just because of you guys' shackled way of thinking. Let's continue. So the guy, according to him, he was in the house. He was in the house and he heard the noise and his friend had the record and now he has traveled to South Africa. So right now, let's see to what extent did his friend tell him about what happened in the house.
Tony Baba long blocky everywhere. Audio yeti walo won nígbà yẹn.
Let's hear it, please, guys. Please wait. Let us hear it right now with me.
Okay.
And then talk about it, please. It's very important.
We plan everything. But we understand not to answer because we're going to video and work. We go back to the join to 50 pounds. We pay in January. Tí wọ́n ṣá pariwo dìde kò tí ayé wa ń táìmù yẹn bọ́n gbogbo ló wà lẹ́nu ọ̀nà wọn tí fídíò yẹn dẹ̀ àti ọdún méjèèjì ló wà lórí fóònù ẹ̀ èmi náà ti ṣàlàyé fún pé èmi máa kúrò Naija last week yẹn o because ó fẹ́ mú ìyàwó àtàwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ lọ sí Ẹ̀gbá lọ́dọ̀ àwọn parent ẹ̀ next thing tó dẹ̀ tún bá mi sọ ní gbogbo alẹ́ àná tèmi dẹ̀ ń bá sọ̀rọ̀ ó dẹ̀ lóun feel safe lóun gan ní láti kúrò Naija náà kó tẹ̀ tó lè drop anything. You don't understand it because Google can never share our just corona because about just corona, my plant on it, more between info to leak. Oh, back on. What they will be with by Tolomba Shaba Shisha to Bati Ria or to need to Bati Nigeria. You might get back to me, there might be not too long. Mistakenly, where can she contact me? I can just go to Kuruno, go to just be by you can get to contact me. There might be no issue.
She to my Shirin, a beauty Williams. What did Baba to my Shirin? Okay, so one of a travel to South Africa. Okay. So he will cost to Buffalo to South Africa and check him out. But when it's our back, you believe in I got an evidence okay. ẹni yìí ní nǹkan tá à ń sọ lọ́wọ́ kó má dàbí ọ̀rọ̀ àwọn Dàmọ́lá tó sọ pé àwọn ní fídíò bí Mohbad ṣe kú tó wá ń sẹ́ndí fídíò 3 seconds. Okay. And another question, ṣé yìí wà ń bẹ gangan nígbà tí kìnìún ṣẹlẹ̀ ni? Ṣé yìí wà ń bẹ? Ṣé yìí wà ń bẹ? Mo mọ̀ pé ìgbà sí bẹ́ẹ̀ gbà tí Mohbad tí wọ́n mi pa Mohbad sínú ilé o sínú yàrá yẹn, but ṣé yìí wà ń bẹ? Ẹ wà nínú ilé ń jọ yẹn, ṣé yìí wà nínú ilé? Ẹ wà ní àwọn tó sọ pé 15 tó wà nínú ilé yẹn, ṣé ẹ wà ń bẹ?
Ẹ̀rí mà bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mo wà nílé gbogbo aláwà nílé lálẹ́ ọjọ́ yẹn. Ní òru èmi spending OG lifestyle gbogbo aláwà nílé èèyàn kan àwọn méjì nìkan tó sì ń bẹ̀ òun náà ni Darusha òru ọjọ́ yẹn lòun kúrò nílé bá ṣe ń dé kò tẹ́ bá wọlé gan Darusha lọlé prime boy yẹn kò bá délé rárá tiẹ̀ so ìsàlẹ̀ tí àwa sùn sí pẹ̀lú àdúrà everybody èmi gbọ́ ariwo but normal everybody náà ṣe mọ̀ pé ó normal because wọ́n kò sígbà tó kì í ní issue few times tí mi bá wà ń bẹ̀ most times tí mi bá wà ń bẹ̀ time tí show bá wà because ó máa fún everybody lówó tí gbogbo àbá ti wà ní show yẹn everybody àtẹni tó ti ṣe anything everybody máa gbowó so gbọ́dọ̀ àwọn bẹ́ẹ̀ so ọjọ́ ìbá ṣe dé ẹmu ti rẹ everybody minute everybody sùn but ó jí yẹn kò ń sùn tiẹ̀ because ó máa ń smoke so bóyá àbí tó ti ń fa igbó ló ti gbọ́ gbogbo ariwo yẹn ṣá tóun ti lọ síbẹ̀ almost everybody tó wà tó máa ń gbé ń bẹ̀ ọ̀làgbé mi ò ń gbé ń bẹ̀ steady báyẹn almost everybody tó máa ń gbé nínú ilé yẹn náà ní 1 or 2 ní orí phone the same thing tí àwọn àdúrà àti Dàmọ́lá yẹn náà gbogbo ẹ̀ náà là gbọ́ sí so gbogbo nǹkan tó ń jẹ́ kí ẹrú máa bá OG náà nìyẹn tó fi ní àtọ́mà but mo ṣáà wà ń bẹ̀ ṣá ní alẹ́ ọjọ́ yẹn àárọ̀ ọjọ́ kejì èmi ò fojú kan tèmi fi kúrò ń bẹ̀ ọ́ èmi ò fojú kan rárá because èmi náà ní àwọn nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ lọ ṣe mo dẹ̀ kúrò ń bẹ̀ ní àárọ̀ ọjọ́ yẹn àfìgbà tí àdèmá gbọ́ orí íńtánẹ́ẹ̀tì mi kan ti rí kí ìgbà tí máa rè pé OG ó dẹ̀ ní pé ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ nìyẹn báwọn wà ń bẹ̀ ó tó di pé mi náà dẹ̀ tún wá padà wá síbi bẹ̀.
Ó bàbá mi ó ti yé mi sìn kí OG yẹn ní OG bàbá tó máa ń ṣeré yẹn tó máa ń ṣe ẹ ti mọ̀ ọ́ tí mo sọ tó máa ń ṣe kọ́ńtẹ́ǹtì yìí ṣé OG bàbá yẹn náà là ń sọ yìí ẹ jẹ́ kí n mọ̀.
Hello ma hello ẹ káàárọ̀ ẹwọ ẹjọ ẹ má bínú OG tí èmi àti ẹ láti jọ plan everything ìgbà tí mo ṣàtúbà sọ̀rọ̀ lálẹ́ àná mi understand kan tóun náà tó wá ń sọ because ọwọ́ ẹ̀ gangan làwọn fídíò yẹn wà gbogbo bá ṣe dénú lé lálẹ́ ọjọ́ yẹn tó fi di páwọn pípẹ́ yẹn jánu yàrá tí Wùmí ṣáà ń pariwo dìde kò tí ẹ wáyé wà ń táìmù yẹn.
All right, so she started this is a guy that was in this is an anonymous, all right, who messaged Bukky Jesse about 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, okay? So from today, it's not more than 2 weeks ago that she got this audio. So the anonymous claim that he was with Mohbad. He went to the show with Mohbad, that he usually come around whenever Mohbad wants to go to a show, he invites them. And so they do come around. And after the show, Mohbad always share money to all of them. So that particular day, he was in the house with them. He went to the show with them. And he was in the other Prado. So like he started by saying after the show, they came back home. And at home, they were downstairs in the parlor. And later on, they heard like noises of fights, between Wunmi and Mohbad. And Wunmi was like, shouting loudly, saying, stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up, in a scary way. So now she wants to give Bukky Jesse the information. So this is what he has said so far. So he said the guy called OG, he mentioned the guy named OG, that OG was the one that was upstairs and that was like opposite the room of Mohbad. So he has a recording, which that one has told him that he has a recording of the whole situation. That is the video recording of what transpired there that day.
Because over move parent. Next thing today to me so Papariano tell me them pass or they don't feel safe. All
right. So this particular guy, he said he has left Nigeria. That he has left Nigeria. And the particular guy that has the video is also trying to leave Nigeria to South Africa. And he's something he went to his family. Let me take it back there again.
Them password, they don't feel safe. Next thing today to me so Papariano tell me them password, they don't feel safe. Go lati kúrò Naija no go to le phone. Immediately ṣàlàyé fún pé èmi máa kúrò Naija last week yẹn because ó fẹ́ move ìyàwó àtàwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ lọ sí Ẹ̀gbá lọ́dọ̀ àwọn parent ẹ̀.
All right. So they said that guy OG. So first of all, we should be asking ourselves a question: does OG has a child and a wife? So according to this guy, he said OG have a son and a wife. So he's trying to move both his son and the wife to the mother's place, in Ogun State. So like he had told, does OG has a wife or not? OG has no kid, no wife. How do you know? Viral Voyager, how do you know? Do you know OG personally, the photographer of Mohbad, OG? Let me take it back again. Do you know OG personally?
Last week, because over move ìyàwó àtàwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ lọ sí Ẹ̀gbá lọ́dọ̀ àwọn parent ẹ̀.
OG is your friend. OG is just 24-year-old. OG is your friend. Can you call your friend OG and let him speak to us? Is it possible? Can your friend speak to us and help us debunk this? Since you know your friend very well, your friend doesn't have a secret admirer. She doesn't have he doesn't have a secret wife. He's not from Ogun State. Okay. Let's go.
Next thing today to me so Papariano tell me them password, they don't feel safe. Go láti kúrò Naija no go to le drop anything. You don't understand it because gbogbo kíní ẹ̀wé ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ àwọn agbóhùn lè yọjú sí corona ẹ̀. Because tá bá yọjú sí corona àmọ́ plant ní tá bá lọ mọ ibi tí info ti leak. Ó rí bákan mo dẹ̀ wò pé bóyá tọ́lọ́mbà ṣàbà ṣiṣá tó bá ti rí àwọn owó tó lóun ní tó bá ti kúrò Nàìjíríà èmi máa get back sí ẹ má bínú tó lọ náà. Mistake in the contact.
All right. So actually, he said that they are working to see how that guy can leave Nigeria. So after he leaves Nigeria, then they will now be in good position to let out the video that he recorded that night.
Just be by you can get to contact him and not be no issue.
Now, Bukky's response.
Ṣé OG tó máa ń ṣeré yẹn àbí OG wo lè ń sùn? OG bàbá tó máa ń ṣeré ṣé wọn? Okay, so wọn náà fẹ́ travel lọ sí South Africa. Okay, so èlò ló máa cost tó bá fẹ́ lọ sí South Africa ẹ jẹ́ ká mọ̀. But ẹ kò lè sọ̀rọ̀ báyìí kí n believe yín. A gbọ́dọ̀ ní evidence Bukky o. Ẹni fẹ́ lọ sí South ẹni yìí ní nǹkan tá à ń sọ lọ́wọ́. Kó má dàbí ọ̀rọ̀ àwọn Dàmọ́lá tó sọ pé àwọn ní fídíò bí Mohbad mo mọ̀ pé ìmá sí ń bẹ́gbà tí Mohbad tí wọ́n mi pa Mohbad sínú ilé o sínú yàrá yẹn but sẹ́yìn wà ń bẹ̀ ẹ wà nínú ilé ń jọ yẹn sẹ́yìn wà nínú ilé.
Okay, they're asking him, like you in particular, were you at home that day? We know that OG has a record because you guys were downstairs and OG was upstairs. So do you particularly, were you at the premises in the house that night? Are you part of the 15 people they said was in that house?
Okay.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni mo wà nílé gbogbo aláwa nílé lálẹ́ ọjọ́ yẹn ní òru.
Can you see with the way this guy is speaking, like he's speaking in a very believable way, you know? Like, can't you see? Like it is heavy on him. He has something in him that he wants to let out, but he just needs a kind of safety, a kind of guarantee. Just feel the voice. Feel from the voice. Okay? It's not too fast. If it was too fast, he would have said, okay, like, it's just mixing everything together. But, like, I mean, the boldness in the first place, and to go meet Bukky Jesse, right? And to be telling Bukky, who is a blogger, all of these things. So now she said she was in, so he said he was in the house because Bukky asked her, were you in the house? He said, yes, I was in the house.
Me spending the OG lifestyle.
You see, he's even mentioning those names, freestyle, spending, OG, lifestyle. We were in there. You know, we have been talking about 15 people. Don't forget, we don't know the name of all these 15 people. But here's one person claiming to be. We know of Damola, we know of Damola 1, we know of Adura 2, we know of Wumi 3, Mohbad 4, Lifestyle 5, the Yabami 6, Adewe 7. We barely know half of the 15. You see? We barely know, maybe spending 8. We barely know, you know, half of the 15. Who else again? There's another extra 7 person we don't even know who they are. But it's fine. This is somebody admitting to be one of those persons. And again, one thing that is making this story true to me, okay, is because the way this guy answers some certain questions that has been, you know, that has been in my mind, that has been disturbing. I've been wondering, when Spending said that they met people at home when they come back, don't forget. Are you saying this particular guy is smart enough? He has read all the CTC and he summarized this. Even if this was summarized, this was well summarized in the way that it answers to some concerning questions. For example, the question like Darosha. We all were wondering, we were saying whether Darosha went to that home that day, that night. Right? I think this is where I will need a driver. What did the driver say about Darosha? Darosha claimed that he never went to Mohbad's house. Right? That he stopped on the way and went to his own house. That he never came to Mohbad's house that night. You know? So Darosha claimed he never came there that night. That was his claim. Now, what was the claim of that driver, Esabo? The driver claimed that Darosha came home and was with them. Don't forget, Darosha should be in the car of the driver. So, did Darosha come down from the car at any point in time? Because with what this guy said, this particular guy now, he said that they were already in the house. That Spendy said they came to meet people in the house. They asked Spending, when you guys came back from the show, did you guys meet people in the house? Spending said yes. And now this particular guy said that because their car was in the front, Mohbad car was behind, that they had got home before Mohbad. The gate was locked and they were waiting there. That answers that Spending's claim that they met people at home. And now, does Spending know all Mohbad friend? Does Spending knows all Mohbad friend? Since this guy claim he's been coming around, then Spending supposed to know this guy. But one thing I found with these people is this. When these people, when they speak, when they say their own side of the story, they don't mention other people. When the way this guy is speaking, he's speaking like an ignorant, all right? Somebody that was not coached. But when Spending speak, even Prime Boy speak like somebody who was coached. When you are coached, you will be told, only talk about yourself, what you see. Do not interfere into other people's case. Don't mention other people because you may cause problem for them and for you. When Prime Boy was speaking, Prime Boy never told us OG was in the car. When Spending was speaking, Spending never mentioned any of this guy's name because Spending could have told us the name of the person they met at home. And then we'll be able to say whether this particular guy was part of any of those people. Does it make sense, guys? Let's continue.
Nìkan tó sì ń bẹ̀ òun náà ni Darusha òròjọ́ ẹ̀ ló ń kúrò nílé bá ṣe ń dé kò tẹ́ bá wọlé gan Darusha lọlé.
Okay, so Darusha came home, he didn't enter, and then he left. This is what this guy said.
Prime Boy, kò bá délé rárá tiẹ̀. So ìsàlẹ̀ tí a wá sùn sí pẹ̀lú.
So according to him, Prime Boy didn't even come home at all, and that they slept downstairs. Mohbad's house has the first floor and the down floor. So they were down floor, and the upper floor was where the rooms were. They were just in the salon, in the parlor. So,
everybody.
Don't forget, the way this guy narrative is going, it is answering question. Even Abdullah was downstairs. Don't forget that when they were talking about the noise issue, they said Abdullah heard a loud noise and went up. This guy claimed he also heard a noise. All right. So could it be that Abdullah was downstairs and he heard the noise too that night and went upstairs? But whatever must be happening upstairs, Lifestyle should be aware, because Lifestyle that came down to pee. Lifestyle was coming down from upstairs. Maybe whenever any of you see Lifestyle in the live stream, maybe play this audio to him. Let's see his reaction towards this.
But normal everybody knows she more normal because one thing because Sigma talking issue few times in my bed. Most I think my bed time to show but Sigma talking normal everybody knows she more normal than everybody. But normal everybody knows she more normal because one thing because Sigma talking issue.
All right. The guy also claimed that that night while they were downstairs, he heard a loud noise. But he didn't take it that serious, to go and get intervened, because usually when it comes to Mohbad house, it is always when Mohbad have a show that Mohbad and women do quarrel a lot. Okay, it's a common thing, they do make noise. So they think it was just the normal fight whereby they just husband and wife, they just make noises and then they resolve themselves at the end.
A few times in my bed.
And when you hear this guy right now, this guy also confirmed that Mohbad and Wunmi has been having domestic violence. The 3 seconds video of Yomi Fabiyi, whereby we see Wunmi also, we see how Wunmi was charging, towards the other party. So we can tell that Wunmi has this nature. She's able to exhibit anger to a very high level. So this is a witness statement I'm translating. So this guy was present in the house of Mohbad, went to the show with Mohbad, came back in his narrative because this happened 2 weeks ago. He shared this with Bukky just 2 weeks ago. He said that night as they got inside that he had a loud noise from upstairs. That same night when they came back from the show, that is Monday night, no, Monday early morning. All right. So they thought it was the usual argument between Mohbad and Wunmi. They didn't interfere.
I think my one bad time to show about what because for everybody know showing everybody and don't share anything, everybody might go. So they motivate everybody, we need everybody soon. But so
he said when they came that night, everybody just relaxed because they were tired before they came home. Are you guys following? Are you guys listening? Okay. And if you want to watch this, I already posted the video. I did a short video about this, which I posted on my page. You can go watch it if you want, and you will get this information. But hey, salute, how are you, Imola sister? You can go watch it if you care, because I just did basic summary and I edited this particular audio, everything out. All right. So how this guy, the same way Yomi was contacted by somebody who was an eyewitness in the house. This particular guy too is an eyewitness. He was in the house when Mohbad went to the show. He went to the show with Mohbad. He came back, but he's not a family member of Mohbad. He's just a friend. He said he was part of the 15 people that were in the house. Right now, he has traveled out of Nigeria. This guy is in South Africa. Okay. This guy right now is in South Africa. So he claimed the other guy, which is OG Mohbad photographer, that particular guy, while Mohbad were going to the show, Mohbad started arguing, the wife and Mohbad started arguing that the guy, OG, that same guy was behind the seat, behind that same car, and recorded all the conversation. So all the quarrel we are talking about, Mohbad and Wunmi were having quarrel to the show, back and forth. This guy said OG recorded all of it, everything. That is with OG.
Also, smoke. So bóyá àbí tó ti ń fa igbó ló ti gbọ́ gbogbo ariwo ẹ̀ ṣá tóun ti lọ síbẹ̀ almost everybody tó wà tó máa ń gbé ń bẹ̀ Ọlágbèmí ò ń gbé ń bẹ̀ steady báyẹn almost everybody tó máa ń gbé nínú ilé yẹn náà ní 1 or 2 ní orí phone the same thing tí àwọn àdúrà àti ìdàmọ́lá ẹ̀ náà gbogbo ẹ̀ náà la gbọ́ sí so gbogbo nǹkan tó ń jẹ́ kí ẹrù máa bà.
All right, so the guy said that almost everybody who live in that house, okay, has 1 or 2 recording of what happened to Mohbad that night. That they too, the reason why they are scared right now, why, like he is out of Nigeria right now, this guy, he said the reason why they are scared right now is because even when that of Adura, like that Damola or that Adura was sent to Yomi Fabiyi, like how they kind of, the what it degenerated into, right? What it quickly became, that is disturbing. That is disturbing to them, and that is the reason why they don't even know. Hello, Shares, it's been a while. That they don't even know what to they don't even know what to do because they are all scared. They are all worried.
But mo ṣá wà ń bẹ̀ ṣá ní alẹ́ ọjọ́ yẹn àárọ̀ ọjọ́ kejì èmi ò fojú kan tèmi fi kúrò ń bẹ̀ ọ́ èmi ò fojú kan rárá because èmi náà ní àwọn nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ lọ ṣe mo dẹ̀ kúrò ń bẹ̀ ní àárọ̀ ọjọ́ yẹn.
This is a very brilliant guy. He has a very brilliant question, but this is what they do. They drop you instead of people to. This man didn't kill Mohbad, all right, but it might have compromised in one way or the other. That if we follow that way, fine, he will be this. It will be we are gonna discipline him, we are gonna castigate him. But hey, Tondo for you. Thanks for the subscription. Yeah, and thank you to all of you, my beautiful favorite subscribers. I love all of you. You're supporting my channel. Thank you for making it possible. May God continue to replenish your pocket in multiple fold. I love that. Thank you so much. So, guys, this man asked for property of Mohbad that same night which Mohbad died, which nullifies the fact that this man had any good intention when he got to that house. This is a son you lastly saw on Saturday. You see, this story is always going to be in the mouth of men forever. It's going to be in the mouth of men forever. You cannot do without this story. We will always talk about him. Baba went to the studio singing, Eba mi bewon, Eba mi bebe, Eba mi bala sheju koje roju shele aye mi, Eba mi bewon oh eh. Baba, which we are begging you, Baba, we contributed money to you. Please give us our accountability. The statement of account, give it to us. Now they are telling us toxicology was never done anywhere. Can we even see the receipt of the toxicology or even the result of the toxicology? Even if it's inconclusive, can we see the samples that were taken and that was tested? I become stupid here for the first time because I had to defend Joseph Aloba legal team over toxicology report when an anti-justice top movie, okay, and I will apologize to that guy right now for him telling us the truth at the time, and we all turned that down. I do not agree with him on so many other things, but on this toxicology, that guy was completely correct. Because I told you guys that the reason why sometimes I bring this anti-justices here sometimes is to know what is going on in their own side, because their boss will be celebrating, will be telling them like, oh, don't mind those people. They are lying to their people that they are doing toxicology. But I've called their key man, who is the number one there. He has told us that he has assured us nothing is done anywhere. So you guys should just go and have fun, play around with their people, okay? This kind of things happen. They get information. There are some things they joke with when they are behind the scene and they bring it to the public. When you engage them, you hear these things. It's a thematic perception test. Which if you apply to a person, you can see it through maybe when they are not guided, when they lose guard. You can monitor them through them loose guiding, right? So this is what I'm saying here. That gentleman was saying this toxicology was never done anywhere, but no, even if we had believed in him then, it won't make any change, all right? Though not believing in something which is correct, I think that isn't good. So, and that makes us a good people, because we are able to acknowledge when we are wrong and when we are right, because we want to get things right. That is why we are here. We are not here to just put in a wrong narrative that will just make some people happy. I have suffered a lot in this case because I didn't just want to go by narrative. I just want to go by what is ethical. What is ethical, what is healthy for we reasonable people. As reasonable people, we are supposed to think in the best reasonable and healthy way. To be safe, to be happy, and to be good, to be better. Safe, healthy, strong, and better. This is how we want to be. We can't be telling lies. We can't be supporting evil. We can't do that. The reason why we came out and we said we want justice for Mohbad is because we know that if anything kills a very famous guy like Mohbad with millions of followers, that same thing can kill a poor man in the street there who has got no access to the internet. Mohbad has internet supporters, and so we Mohbad internet supporters, we have volunteered that we are going to do everything. We are going to campaign. What is this again? No wonders I never end. My moderators, me, I don't understand all these things you guys are doing. No? So subscriber to enjoy multi-guest requests. Anyway, exercise your power. Enjoy your moderation, your moderatorship. It's not easy to become a moderator. Especially a subscriber, it is not easy. Yeah, leave it that way. So now, you see, all these things together, is so tiresome. When you're trying to move your country, move your state, move a people to somewhere better, and they are dragging you back to a place that is worse than where you are. There are people who want us to even be worse than this as a nation. No government in this country can drag our people backward. We are destined to be better, to be stronger, and to be the best. Human being must be at its best. What is the best for us Nigerians? That another person will die in a very mysterious way, and we cannot advocate for this person, we can't stand for this person. Is that the offense? You know, when I heard the father of the deceased not being appreciative, coming out with rhetorics, with discouraging words, all because of money. Come, let me say something. I've made something clear here. Whenever we gather here, we gift ourselves. We are not spending Mohbad money. Neither are we spending Joseph Aloba money. Thunder fire. Is it Mohbad that give you the money that you sent to me? The gift, not money. You never sent me money. The gift. The gift that you sent to me. Is it Mohbad that bought it for your phone? Sazot. Better confess right now. The money that you used to buy gift, is it Mohbad royalty? Is it Mohbad music that you are enjoying? Shezi, the gift that you sent, is it Baba Mohbad that send it to your account? That send it to your account? I don't understand. This is greediness. Baba want to own. You see, let me tell you something, right? Mohbad is a great guy. That is why they say people should leave a mark. Mohbad is remarkable. Mohbad did something that made him remarkable, that we can get to speak in his aftermath. We speak about him in his aftermath. Just, is Baba doing anything right now that we can say 20 years coming we want to speak about in his aftermath, something good about him, about Baba Mohbad? Or just because he's the father of Mohbad, so he deserves all the grace that Mohbad has got? It doesn't work that way, sorry. Because everything that is done to this case, to destroy this case, is all about people should be loyal to the man. Imagine we all were loyal to him, we will not question him. We would have seen gotten the same result, and nobody will question him because he suddenly became a god. It shouldn't be like that. We should not be loyal to him. We should be a guide to him. We chose him to lead in the case because he's mostly affected. That's why we said let us have his name in the Access Bank and let us get legal team and follow on this case. But this man, he took advantage of everything good we planned. In fact, I remember that September time, that 2023, which I was saying that even if it is one statue, let us have one statue for Mohbad, one big long statue, maybe, I don't know, 6 feet, 7 feet, anyhow big you want to do it, even if it's 9 feet, let's get it for Mohbad. We can do it. We could have done all these things before. They said, wait after justice, wait after justice. How many people will be there until after justice? People are already getting mad and leaving this case. That's what I'm telling you. Whatever is worth doing well. Whatever thing that is good, there is no time you cannot do what is good. What is good can be done anytime, as long as it's good. Because I don't understand. They don't want to do anything good. What does this man achieve? Is it DNA? What? To be specific, that we can hold tangible. Always complain. Other they are using more than 95% of the time this family have got is to fight people in the basis of money, that they are here making money with Mohbad name. Can I ask you guys a question? When we Africans, we mention Jesus Christ's name, isn't Jesus Christ coming from a family? I'm just gonna use my voice, okay? But I think I got a lot. Is Jesus Christ not coming from a family? Why are we mentioning Jesus Christ's name in church? Are we saying we are making money with Jesus Christ's family? Should we be paying, because I'm mentioning Jesus Christ, should I be paying money to the family of Jesus Christ? That Jesus Christ is remarkable. That's why we mention him. Somebody should tell Baba Mohbad that Mohbad as a person is remarkable, and he should stop interfering with the glory of that guy. He should walk on his own self. How? Hello guys, can you hear me? This is my natural voice. Sorry, thank you very much, Shezi, for reminding me. Like I never knew it was changed. Thank you for reminding me. I appreciate it. Yeah. So guys, can you hear me, guys? This I think it's natural. I just removed that. Yeah. So please, let's tap on the screen. All right, let's tap on the screen. And if you really want us to go deep into this video, if you are interested, you can send requests and I will bring you up and we'll break this audio into pieces, because I really want us to lay this argument to rest. Some people are saying this audio that was sent to Bukky is fake, right? Some people are saying it is real. To me, it looks believable. Okay, and Sake, I don't know, Sholake, do you want to go head to head with me on this particular audio, right? Like to break it down. If you want to do it, I mean, I will appreciate. And yes, Barrister Berekete. I don't know Berekete Gaza. Why is he using this Berekete Gaza? This man disappointed us. You know, like this is one of the problems I had with this Berekete brand at the time. Like he messed up this case. It didn't even help us in this case at all. But yeah, it is what it is. So now, before I come to everything that is ongoing on in this case, you know, I've suffered a lot. I've been persecuted. In fact, if I didn't believe in the word of God, you know, that says that if we stand on his word, we will never be misled. And I'm standing on the beautiful word of God. And that is why I kept going. That's why I don't get tired, because I'm standing on the word of God. Okay? Guys, please wait. I only need somebody who will question, interrogate. Please, moderator, don't bring people up. Okay? I want question and interrogation, not I don't want everyone to be in the box for now. Now, you want me to continue with the audio, right? The guy said when they came home that night, what is it?
Hello. Hello, Benny, Moanule, Bubala, Wanule, Lale, Joy.
All right.
And you, me spending the OG lifestyle, Bubala, Wale, and your Aomichi, Nikon, tossing there, Unoni, Darusha, Uroja, and Unule, Bashing de Kuteba, Waligo, Darusha Lole, Prime Boy, Kuba, Diliran, so ìsàlẹ̀ tí a wá sùn sí pẹ̀lú àdúrà everybody. Èmi gbọ́ ariwo, but normal everybody náà ṣe mọ̀ pé ó normal, because wọ́n kò sígbà tó kì í ní issue few times tí mi bá wà bẹ́ẹ̀. Most times tí mi bá wà bẹ́ẹ̀ time ti show bá wà, because ó máa fún everybody lọ́wọ́.
So to those of you who are just who doesn't know who this guy is, okay? You stand and yeah. So those of you who are just John who doesn't know who this guy said he's one of the 15 people that were in Mohbad house at the time this incident happened, that he went to the show with Mohbad, he came back, that he doesn't live there, you know, permanently, but he do come sometimes when Mohbad have show, because when Mohbad have a show, they like to go like big, like in crowd, and Mohbad do pay all of them, you know, whether they perform or they don't perform. So that's why they always come around whenever he has a show. So this particular day, they were there, and he was in the other Prado Jeep. So their own Prado Jeep was at the front, right? They went to the show, and he said that his friend OG, that OG is Mohbad photographer. All right, guys, confirm that for me. Comment section, please. Is that correct? Mohbad photographer, OG. So OG is Mohbad photographer, right? The same person that will make claim that he left in the crime scene. That is with Mohbad after the nurse injected Mohbad. And those of you who are Wunmi fans, I don't know, do any one of you want to like counter Papariano? Make sure, I hope you have gotten your phone. I need to see on a bright, video short, and you have to be activated. We need to hear more of you. You can't be Papariano and be calm and be quiet and be silent. No, you cannot be. Otherwise, I will sanction you. I will remove that Rhino from your name. And but Paparianos or Ryanos don't lie. All right. So now, oh God, let me speak the truth and only the truth. Use me as a vessel to let out only the truth. Amen. All right. So the spirit of truth is in here right now. Let's be calm. No noise, please. Do not disturb the spirit of God. It has to be calm. Let's respect the presence of the Almighty God. So yeah, actually what happened here, I don't want to say Sexiriano. That name is not godly. It's not a God name. Sexiriano. You are interfering with the spirit of God. Why? Oh, sorry, God. Sorry, Spirit. Sorry, Spirit. Sorry, Spirit. Sorry. Let me drink water so that the spirit can be digested. Spirit. Oh my God, the cup is dirty. Spirit cannot drink from a dirty cup. Let me rinse the cup. All right. Yes. I think Wunmi fans are beginning to take back. They are beginning to step back these days. Since when the Yomi Fabiyi has silenced King White. Oh my goodness. Yomi Fabiyi sent Koni Baje to exile. Osa kiti pata pata. Yomi eliminated few of those guys. King White Agbada. The guy run, forget me Agbada for back. Obu Agbada, sorry. I heard King White case is coming up very soon. Oh my God. Baba should be happy for Yomi, I swear. They don't want to first to Roman Yekba. Then Gaga me do it that but Mohbad that time was even becoming slim. Since Yomi came, Baba Mohbad said, his cheeks started enlarging back. Like how Mohbad used to be alive, the cheek of Baba. Ever since Yomi came. So now, guys, let us continue.
Everybody, anything, everybody man go. So everybody, everybody soon. But soon because smoke. So when I don't think almost everybody to want to man been there. Been there steady by almost everybody to man been there. Not only one or two new phone. The same thing. Tí àwọn àdúrà àti ìdàmọ́lá ẹ̀ náà gbogbo ẹ̀ náà là gbọ́ sí so gbogbo nǹkan tó ń jẹ́ kí ẹrù máa bá ojì náà nìyẹn tó fi ní àksọ́mà ọ̀pọ̀ bọ̀ mo ṣáà wà bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣá ní alẹ́ ọjọ́ yẹn àárọ̀ ọjọ́ kejì èmi ò fojú kan tẹ́mi fi kúrò bẹ́ẹ̀ o èmi ò fojú kan rárá because èmi náà ní àwọn nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ lọ ṣe mo dẹ̀ kúrò bẹ́ẹ̀ ní àárọ̀ ọjọ́ yẹn àfìgbà tí àdèmá gbọ́ orí íńtánẹ́ẹ̀tì mi gan ti rí kí ìgbà tí màá lè gbé ojì ó dẹ̀ ní pé ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ ní ẹ̀pá àwọn wà ń bẹ̀ ó tó di pé mi náà dẹ̀ tó wá padà wá síbi bẹ̀.
ó bàbá mi ó ti yé mi sìn ṣé ojì yẹn ni ojì bàbá tó máa ń ṣeré yẹn tó máa ń ṣe ẹ tí mo sọ tó máa ń ṣe.
Right. So he said that they were in Mohbad's house that night after the show. And they were tired, and so they slept. And so he had a loud noise from upstairs, and he heard Wumi saying Mohbad, stand up, stand up, stand up, like, in a very scary and terrible way that shows that something was really going on. But because they were so tired and he was downstairs, it felt like it is usual, because usually when it comes to the Mohbad and Wumi do have altercations, frequently. Guys, can we make this subscriber to 40? Somebody right now. Easter is coming. Easter is near. Guys, before this audio finish, can one subscriber, even if it's 1,000 naira, get this subscriber to 40? For Nigerians, I think it's 1,500 naira, 2,000 naira. Can we get this subscription to 40? It is 39 right now. Look at the star there. Click on that star and subscribe. Come on, let's go. You're supporting my channel. That's why they're not bringing my channel down, because it's very strong. They are reporting me, they are flagging me. But hey, don't worry. Come on now. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. So guys, he said he was in the house that night, and after hearing that loud noise, because he was tired, he slept. But later on, when he talked about it with his friend OG, so that OG is Mohbad photographer. So the guy live opposite Mohbad's room, okay, upstairs. Don't forget that Lifestyle also said that he had to come down in that night. He has to come down that night to pee. The way Lifestyle, the way Lifestyle said it. You went upstairs, Lifestyle, after the show. Then you came down. Something happened that made them come down. Maybe at that time, some of those guys were sleeping while they really heard the noise upstairs, but they don't know what was going on. Let's make it clear. There's possibility, because according to this guy, he said Darosha came. He said Darosha came, but Darosha left. All right? Yeah, I said this guy's story, in as much as I don't want to believe it, it is holding me down. It is saying things that I want to hear. It is helping me understand why Wumi and everybody was running etta-sketa, why they are all misbehaving. Because from this story right now, I can understand that they came home, right? After coming home that night, a few hours later, they heard a noise, They heard a noise, and then because they felt like Mohbad and Wumi are used to having altercation, it's normal thing, so they shouldn't just bother themselves. But he said later on, when it was explained to him, OG said like it is terrible, okay? Like OG talked about everything that happened, and OG said he had it on that record. In fact, when they were going to the show, the argument that ensued between Mohbad and the wife, everything from the way to the show, from the show back home, the guy had it under audio record. He had it recorded. Okay, so he said that he was on his way out of Nigeria, and by now, at the time we made this audio, he's out of Nigeria, because he said OG wants to come meet him where he is, right? So the guy is out of Nigeria, is in South Africa, but this is an eyewitness. According to him, Mohbad came home alive and they went upstairs. So Mohbad and Wumi went upstairs. That also went similar. It looks similar like what Wumi said, that Mohbad and she went upstairs. Adura said they both went upstairs. Dijibami said they both went upstairs. This guy said Wumi and Mohbad both went upstairs. So it is more collaborative here. It is more collaborative. It is adoptive. So now, following this same pattern, don't forget to give a like and give a share to that audio, to that video that I just posted. I want that video to go viral. Let people take this portion, or this particular evidence. Let people see it as an evidence and push it to possibly relevant authorities. Let them understand that something bad really happened to Mohbad. And maybe this can make them, this can make them rethink about taking this case to magistrate court or state high court. As I'm speaking to you, this Mohbad case right now is already in the magistrate court of Ikorodu. So if that be the case, I don't mean coroner inquest, I mean magistrate court. A magistrate court can also prosecute, can also, preside over a minor criminal case. In fact, a magistrate court can only preside over a minor criminal case that does not warrant more than 5 years imprisonment by law. So it means the DPP is well intelligent. That's why I said that the state is giving this nurse. They are playing with this case. They are making this nurse have hope. Okay, Yaba, sorry, Yaba, not Ikorodo. Thank you very much. Okay, Magistrate Court, Yaba. So now, why did the state, the Ministry of Justice, why did the ministry that is supposed to give us justice, Ministry of Jesus Christ, is giving us salvation, Ministry of Lagos State, the Ministry of Justice of Lagos is supposed to give us justice. Why are they looking at all the available options? If they take this case to the state high court, you know, I've been telling you guys since Baba and his gangs were shouting, when we get to criminal court, when we get to high court, Baba, this case did not go to high court. Now what you gonna do? We said all these things. This case has gone to the lowest criminal court. That is, they didn't see it as a very serious criminal offense. That is, the nurse cannot serve more than 5 years because the case went to the place where the prosecutor, okay, is the one that determine the kind of offense, the level of offense that somebody has committed. The prosecutor of Lagos State in the Ministry of Justice, when they looked at the offense of the nurse, they didn't see it as something very serious. They had to take it to a court where life imprisonment cannot be given. A magistrate court can never sentence anybody to life imprisonment or death penalty. Never. That one, you will have it in the state high court. I don't think the nurse wants to appeal because nurse has confessed. So their job will be very easy for them to do it at the magistrate court. You know, I shouted that, Baba, why can't your lawyer Sanshit take the case away from the coroner and take the case to state high courts? I talk about this since, and they are playing with us. I'm telling you guys that Sanshit is working towards the direction of the government. Sanshit, because Sanshit could have taken this case to the state high court straight, where this nurse will be punished heavily. But right now, the state have taken this nurse to a magistrate court. The maximum this nurse will serve is 2.5 years. If this nurse is sentenced to 5 years, which is the maximum prison sentence of a magistrate court, no magistrate court can sentence anybody more than 5 years. Never. The maximum is 5 years. You can do your quick research or Google it. Magistrate court in Nigeria. All right? They can't sentence you more than 5 years imprisonment. So it means if they serve you 5 years in every prison, you serve, half of it. If they serve you 1 year, you serve 6 months. If they serve you 5 years, you serve 2.5 years. You are out back. But who is even sure that they will give the nurse maximum sentence? Because maximum sentence of a magistrate court is 5 years. You will hardly see them giving it. They will tamper justice with mercy. Right? They may give something like 1 year, 2 years, and then the nurse will have to serve. If they give the nurse 1 year, she will serve 6 months. They give her 2 years, she will serve 1 year. You see where we are going. That's what I'm saying, that this is an intentional act by the state. And I think we have monitored this case very well. The people that we gave this case, they jeopardized this case. And some of our brothers were protecting them. That, it is Baba that has this case, but we spent our money. If Baba has his own case, and he wanted it his own way, Baba shouldn't have interfered with we, the public. So we felt so much caring, and we brought this man in. We gave him clothing, food, everything. Look at what this man did to us. He gave the case to an unserious person. Whenever any serious person comes to him, Baba will tell them to go and meet an unserious person. Guys, now tell me who destroyed the case.